In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make an org chart in ClickUp, step by step, using the whiteboard feature to build a clear visual map of your entire organization. ClickUp is one of the most flexible project management platforms available, and its whiteboard tool turns what used to be a clunky spreadsheet exercise into a live collaborative diagram your whole team can use and maintain. If this sounds useful, please hit like and subscribe so you never miss a tutorial. And let's get started. The first thing you need to do is open ClickUp and sign into your account. Once you're in, you'll land on your home screen or the last view you had open. From there, look at the left-hand sidebar and select the workspace where you want to create the org chart. If you manage multiple workspaces, say one for a client and one for your own company, make sure you're in the right one before you do anything else, because everything you build will live inside that workspace. Before you start building, take a moment to review your existing spaces, folders, and lists. This quick audit helps you understand where employee information already lives in ClickUp. For instance, you might have a people or HR space with a list of staff members. Knowing this upfront lets you decide how to build your org chart most efficiently. You have a few options. You can build it entirely from tasks and custom fields, which works well if you want the chart to stay tightly integrated with your project data. Or you can use a whiteboard, which is the visual drag and drop approach, and the one we'll follow today. The whiteboard method is the fastest way to get a clean presentation-ready diagram, and it requires no special setup. To create the whiteboard, click the plus sign, labeled New, in the sidebar. A menu will appear listing the different item types ClickUp supports. Select whiteboard from those options. You'll then be prompted to give it a name. Something descriptive like company org chart works perfectly, especially if you'll be sharing it with others who need to find it quickly. Click Create Whiteboard and the canvas will open. At first glance, it looks like a blank infinite board, which is exactly what it is, a flexible space you can fill however you need. Spend 30 seconds getting familiar with the toolbar on the left side of the screen. You'll find tools for shapes, connectors, text, sticky notes, and more. The one you'll use most is the Shape tool, so click it and place your first box near the top center of the canvas. This top box represents the highest level role in your organization, the CEO, founder, managing director, or whatever applies to your structure. Double-click the box and type the person's name and job title directly inside it. If you want to display additional information like a department or contact email, you can resize the box by dragging its edges to give yourself more room. Now continue adding boxes for the next tier, your department heads or senior managers. Place these boxes below the top level position, roughly evenly spaced. Once your boxes are placed, switch to the connector tool and draw lines between the CEO box and each department head. A connector is simply an arrow or line that visually shows a reporting relationship, and it's what transforms a collection of shapes into an actual hierarchy. Click on the edge of the parent box and drag to the child box. ClickUp will snap the line into place automatically. Keep building downward, adding boxes for every team member and grouping them beneath their direct manager. As your chart grows, use colors to distinguish departments. You might make all marketing boxes blue, sales green, and engineering orange. This makes the chart far easier to read at a glance and is one of the quickest ways to add real professional polish. You can also add short text labels or notes to any box if a role needs extra context, like remote or contractor. Periodically zoom out using the scroll wheel or the zoom control in the corner to review the overall structure. It's easy to lose perspective when you're working close up, and stepping back often reveals that a section is misaligned or crowded. Use the alignment and distribution tools in the toolbar to straighten rows and equalize spacing. A tidy, symmetrical chart communicates authority and credibility in a way that a lopsided one simply doesn't. If you're not building this alone, click Share to invite teammates to collaborate. You can give some people view-only access and others full editing rights, which is ideal if department managers are responsible for keeping their own sections up to date. ClickUp automatically saves every change to the whiteboard in real time, so there's no save button to hunt for. Your work is protected the moment you make it. One of the most powerful things you can do once your org chart is built is to link individual whiteboard items directly to employee profiles, tasks, or lists elsewhere in ClickUp. This means a viewer can click on a person's box and jump straight to their assigned work or their HR record. It turns your org chart from a static poster into a living navigation tool for your organization. Finally, make it a habit to return to the whiteboard whenever someone joins the team, leaves, or changes roles. An outdated org chart creates confusion and erodes trust in the tool. If a major reorganization happens and the old chart is no longer relevant, archive it rather than deleting it. ClickUp lets you keep a historical record, which can be genuinely valuable during audits or retrospectives. And that's everything you need to know to build a professional, fully collaborative org chart in ClickUp using the whiteboard feature. You've gone from a blank canvas to a structured, color-coded hierarchy that your whole team can view and maintain together. Save this video so you can come back to it whenever your organization changes, and leave a comment below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.